Okay, hello everybody, what's going on? This is Muhammad, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve for this kind of problem. So the problem here is that we have we know that A finishes work in 10 days. B, who is another person, finishes the same work in 15 days. So if A and B work together, how long would it take both of them to finish the work? In how many days? So how can we solve this problem? I will propose different ways, but I will start with the easiest and the most trivial and intuitive way, okay? So to answer for this question, first of all, we need to think about the numbers 10 and 15, and we need to calculate something that is called the least common multiple. And I guess you have guys learned how to do this in high school. Okay, so first of all, we need to factorize 10 to its prime numbers. So 2 times 5, 15 is equal to 3 times 5. So you can take one of the common ones, okay, and then the least common multiple of 10 and 15 is going to be equal to 2 times 3 times one of the 5s, okay, 5, which is going to be 30, okay? So that is the least common multiple of both numbers, okay? Use this color here. Okay, so basically this is the least common multiple. Now, to answer for this question, let's start like this. In 30 days, in 30 days, A will finish the work in how many days? Now, it takes 10 days for A to finish the work. So in 30 days, he would finish the work 3 times. Okay? B in 30 days, on the other hand, it would take him 15 days to finish the work in once. Okay? So in 30 days, he would finish the work twice. So 2 times. So if A and B work together, of course, they're gonna finish the work in how many times in 30 days? 5 times. So 5 times in 30 days. So if it takes A and B, if they work together 30 days to finish the work 5 times, so apparently it would take them 6 days to finish the work once, and that's the answer, okay? So A and B will finish the work in 30 divided by 5, which is equal to 6 days, okay? And that's basically the answer to this problem. It looks easy and straightforward and intuitive at the same time, okay? So I would prefer this kind of solution here. But now what you need to calculate for is basically the least common multiple. And basically you don't have to worry about the least common multiple. You can multiply basically maybe 10 times 15, the multiplication of the numbers, and you can say in 150 days, okay, but I mean the least common multiple would make things easier, okay? So that's the first intuitive, let's say, answer that I can suggest here. But I will also suggest another way, okay? So that I will call this way number 1, okay? So that's my first way, which is clearly intuitive and simple. Now the second way to solve for this is to refer back to one single day. So instead of talking about 30 days, which is the least common multiple of the two numbers, we can talk about 1 day. So in 1 day, what happens? A would finish. Now it takes him 10 days to finish the work. So in 1 day, he would finish 1/10 of the work. Okay, so 1/10. B would finish 1/15 of the work. So if A and B work together, they would finish 1/10 plus 1/15, which is equal to 1/x of the whole work. So the idea is to find 1/x. And what we can do here, we can simplify the expression on the left here. So that's 150, which is a multiplication of the two numbers. And then 15 plus 10, that's going to give us 25. If you simplify this, it's going to be equal to 1 over 6, which is 1 over 6, which is 1 over x. So that means if A and B would work together, they would finish in one day 1/6 of the work. So apparently it would take them 6 days to finish the whole work. If in one day they would finish 1/6 of the work, then it would take them 6 days to finish the whole work. Okay, so the answer again 6 days. Okay, and this is also a little bit intuitive and simple at the same time. Now I would suggest a third way, which is something that we learned in engineering, actually in electrical engineering, when we dealt with resistors and circuits and electrical circuits. So this is equivalent, this problem is kind of equivalent to connecting two resistors, okay? So if we have a resistor here and another resistor here that are connected in parallel actually, okay? Because the two people are working together, so in parallel, okay? So I would call this resistor 10 ohms, okay? And this is 15 ohms, which is the number of days it takes, okay, A and B to finish the work once, okay? So in order to find, if they work together, then it would take them R equivalent days, actually. So what we need to do here is to find R equivalent. So 1 over R equivalent is basically 1 over 10 plus 1 over 15. Now engineers would understand this better than anybody else because they're basically used to deal with circuits and resistors and ohms and stuff like that. Now how can we find R equivalent? R equivalent is going to be, R equivalent, this is going to be 150, and that's going to be 10 plus 15, that's 25, which is 1/6, okay? So that means that the answer is basically 6 days again. 6 days again, okay? So that's a third way, basically, to answer for this question. Well, if you like this video, hit like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss anything in the future. Thank you for watching and see you in another video.